So you guys want to go back to YouTube? You may. It is up to you. Here, I just gotta make sure I got this. Make sure I got this on here right. Hold on. It doesn't want to. Hold on. You have to look at me at an odd angle. Yep. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got YouTube back up. YouTube is screwy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. It was weird. All right. There. Okay. We're okay. Rosie, is it okay? Somebody is, I'm getting it. I know cats. I'm getting really strong. Somebody's a tiger. So that might be, that maybe it is you, Rosalie. Somebody's a tiger. And I know that's crazy, but I'm getting it. Yeah, I just came back to live chat. The chat came on. So if you want to go back to YouTube, because you can see me clearly on YouTube. I just came, it's up back and forth, back and forth. Hold on, Natasha. Natasha, I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you have any family, like a great grandfather, somebody that may have been in like the Civil War? Do you know? I have no idea why, but I'm getting somebody who's in a uniform. Yes, you do. Okay. That's a main guide. And I know it's ancestral, but man, he's popping in like, I swear, like, I would say, would he have been a Confederate soldier? Because I swear your grandpa and your mom saw, okay. Because it looks like the outfit's gray. Now, years ago, people didn't know this. Because there was no internet or phone, they would dress however they thought they should dress. And a lot of times the northern people would dress in gray because they didn't know any better, because they hadn't talked to anybody. And so I just want to say this person's got kind of a gray looking outfit. And so, yeah, they're from the Civil War. Like, was he a doctor or a surgeon? Did he help heal people, or a medic or something? There you are, Mallory. Your TikTok was screwing up okay, that's fine. YouTube is fine. There's only a few people on here. It's not too bad. Yeah, okay. All right. There we go. Okay, I got a few more people. If you guys want to join me on Tuesdays, it's going to be $10 a month, and that is it. And I'm going to have all kinds of different things only on Tuesday for subscribers on YouTube and TikTok. So, okay. So Mallory, you wanted both. I found you finally. So I spent twice. I just wanted to know when you think John will ask me to move with him. I'm not sure if he's going to do it right away when you go to Chicago. I'm not sure. It seems like no, but here, let me look up. Maybe I can find a text, because I'm not getting an actual time frame. It might be a little while is what I'm picking up. But he's happy you're going to be there. Okay, so hold on. I mean, I might be able to pick up a time frame. Hold on. Well, it's going to be longer than you think. You're going to be celebrating. But that's a 3. Hold on. Let's look for a pattern here. There's a 9, a 3, a 4, a 4. I got 2 4s. I would say, let's see if I get another one. Got a 1. Got a 21. Got an 8. I wanted to say it's he might be mentioning it to you in April, but I don't think you're gonna move in right away. It'll go on for a few months. So like 4, it could be 4 months from now too. All right, it's something with 4, Mallory. Okay, which is fine. Okay, all right. Okay, Scorpio. Back to you, Scorpio. You're getting, it's like a great grandfather. See, my great grandfather was his name was Aldous Gilbert, and he served in the infantry for the state of in Wisconsin in He was shipped out of Janesville, right where I'm living now. Um, but he was from Lancaster and Dubuque, Iowa, like that area there. Hi, Laura. Um, but he was in for the North, and he served like 8 battles or something. And I know that my great grandmother got a pension from him. So yeah. And I used to have his Civil War release papers, but I don't know where they're at now, and I'm mad because I used to have them. I actually brought them to school one day to show my kids. Um, but I don't know where they're at now, and I'm mad at myself. I don't know what I did with them. Ticked off at myself. But yeah, it's not subscribers tonight only yet. It'll be next week. So I think it's a good deal for $10. Somebody said, "Oh, you should have charged more," and I'm like, because I'm only getting half of it. I'm only getting half, so I'm only getting $5. But I figure if I have 100 people a month, you know what I'm saying? I think I can get that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So hold on, you guys. Yes, Teresa, you are correct. Oh, your lease ends in June, and I'm done with school in June too. So that's the 6th. I'm picking. Okay, so that would be 4 months. It'd be June. Yeah, that could be it. Wait and see what he says. Don't get pushy. Don't get pushy. All right. Natasha, hold on here. Now, Rosalie, I'm always on Tuesdays. I'm always on. I come on later on Tuesdays at like 7:15. I've got a set schedule. It's a very set schedule. It's Sunday nights at 7, Mondays at 2, but I can't, half the time I can't get on. The last 2 weeks in a row, no joke, something's happened. Yesterday there was a tornado. I kid you not. I wasn't going to get online. I'm going, am I supposed to be worried? You could hear the sirens. And I'm like, and then Tuesday nights at 7:15, just a little. Sometimes more like 7:30. It's for my California people. Okay. So just to let you know, is that all right, Veronica? Do you say it? Is it Veronique, or is it Veronica? Because in French it's Veronique. Well, you knew that. It's your name. Thank you for liking, Danica. Yeah, because we don't have too many people on right now. Mallory, do you see anybody him actually asking you to move in? Not for a long time, not for a while. It's gonna be a while. I know that you're gonna talk about it in June. So, and I hear 4. So, but I don't know for sure if he's going to ask you right away or he's just going to mention it and you're going to because I feel like you're going to have your own place for a little while. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Veronique. I speak French, so I knew that's how it was pronounced. So just to let you know. Back to what I was saying. Natasha, before I go, because I'm going to move on to Mary and Mallory. Mallory, hold on a second. Let me get to. I can see your animal. It's kind of a funny one. I'm going to tell you. Natasha, Natasha, are you sometimes a loner? Can you be like that a little bit? I want to see yours as a dog or a wolf. Your guide is a dog or a wolf. Yeah? I want to say it's one of those. Does that make sense to you? Wolves have a tendency to be loners. Yes? I think yours is a wolf. And it fits your personality. But I want to tell you, you got a grandpa. You got a grandpa or a great grandpa that he was wiry. Like he went to the, but he was from the. He's dressed like he's in the Civil War, like in the hat and everything. So just to let you know, all right. It's just wild. It's wild that I get what I get, and I never know. But I want to say your totem animal, Natasha, is a wolf. Your spirit animal is not the same as that. I want to say you have any kind, do I have any messages from him? You have a huge change coming. Be prepared for it. Won't say what it is. It might be financial. You know, you can drum up your old, you guys do understand you can drum up your you can drum up your family. All right, you can drum up when you start doing your genetics, you will drum them up. Like I said, I swear that the lady with the dark hair, long hair, black hair is one of my great grandmothers that I've been very much thinking about a lot. I've been putting a lot of thought into her, did a lot of research on her, and I think that she's pairing. Okay. Oh, okay. You're ready for change. You know, they're listening, and sometimes they reincarnate. But I'm going to tell you a secret right now. I don't think anybody's reincarnating too much because this whole world's a mess, and they know it. Because I don't see a whole lot of reincarnations right now. I still see people on the other side. So yeah, it's bad. It's a change to the better. Yeah, it is. It is. But there's just a change. There's a change, Tasha. It might even be within you. I want you to be thinking of that. I want he makes me feel that way. That it's within you. All right. But like I said, there's a wolf. I also want to say there's a crow. Now crows represent change. Have you been noticing anything about crows? Pay attention. Once I say something like an owl or a crow, or pay attention, because you'll start seeing them and start paying attention, because they will be bringing you information and messages. All right. You've been seeing them. I'm telling you, something to do with crows. Pay attention to that. Okay. Now, how can you communicate? If you want to communicate with these guides, all you have to do is say, you know what? I need some help. And if I am supposed to do this, am I supposed to go forward with this new job? Please send me a sign. Please send me a maple leaf. Please send me a ladybug. Please send me, if it's yes. If it's no, they communicate that way. It's true. They do this. This is not new. They've done this for a long time. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's easier to hear your ancestral guides and your angels than some of your spirit animals, because it's more of a physical thing. But pay attention, okay? And I don't care what anybody says. When you guys are seeing all these orbs, I still swear they're fairies. Still swear. And they're also my father-in-law. I know it's my father-in-law. You know, it's so funny because we fought like cats and dogs in life. He was a misogynist, and I wouldn't let him get away with it. And it's interesting. Some of the stuff he's going to be in my book. It's been in. You'll see what I'm saying when the book comes out. It's going to be coming out. I'm on the last. I did a page and a half or 2 pages today. Probably 2 more pages, maybe. Oh, you used to raise them, Scorpio. See, I didn't know that, but I'm telling you that they're telling me it's a crow. Okay, you have pet crows. I get what I get, and it's usually fairly accurate. So yeah, okay. Oh, you used to raise pigeons? Okay, but this is crows, I think. So okay, all right. There, Rosalie's like, that's awesome. That's awesome. What? Is it stuck? I'm online right now. I'm online. What's the matter? No, I'm online. It's working here.
There, but you're on like twice.
I'm on. Oh, you know why? Because one of them. Yeah, that I gotta. Oh, I'm on YouTube twice right now. but I've got everybody back on, so it's okay. My husband just told me, he goes, because one of them just connected and I turned it off and turned it back on. That's why. Something was weird with it. That's weird. It's okay though. All right, Mallory, your animal is like, it's a bear. A bear can represent a couple of things. Bears represent, like I wanted to say a koala bear. I don't know why, Mallory. It's what I got. It's a gray bear. So I was like, I guess it's a koala. Bears can represent strength and agility and adaptivity, like the ability to adapt. So, but I think I don't know. This is what I'm getting. I want to say yours is a bear. And does that make sense to you, Mallory? I'm waiting for her to come in. Like, yeah, I guess so. I keep seeing a bear. I swear it's a koala. It's great. Oh, when you said a funny animal, I thought of a koala bear. I told you. See, I'm connecting with you. She's like, I even thought of the koala bear when you said it's a funny animal. And I'm like, it seems like a koala bear. It's a koala bear because it's got the black nails. Teresa's like, oh my God, that's so funny. I want to say that is your spirit. That is your totem animal. And they're sweet and they're cuddly and they're nice and they're kind and so you love koalas. That's your totem animal. Bears in general, but koala bears. And I want to say also, by the way, it's not just a coincidence. I think you may have been Australian in another life. Are you drawn to the Australian continent? I want to say that that's a possibility. Okay. And by the way, when I try this next week on Tuesday, if I don't get enough people following, I'll just go back to what I'm doing now. Because, I've only got like 40 people on here right now. So, and usually I get, hi Yolanda, I usually get more people than that. But I thought about changing my times a little. I thought about, people, I don't know. So anyway. Oh, you really feel connected to it? You have places you really want to visit? I think you were an Aborigine in another lifetime and lived in Australia. Just a thought. That's what I am getting. Okay. Pumbaa Roomba Mary. Okay, sorry for making you wait so long. Because poor Mary, she's like, I mentioned you. I want to say, Mary, I'm seeing the Old West. And I want to say that it's a Mustang or a horse or a paint horse. Do you know what I'm talking? I want to say that that's your totem animal. Like the need for freedom, they're very, very strong. They're very smart. They're adaptable. They're survivors. And I want to say it's a Mustang. It's a Mustang. I swear that's what I'm seeing is a Mustang for Mary. Okay, so let's see what she says, because I swear that's right. Because that's what I keep seeing. Are you drawn to like horses and maybe even the Old West? I see somebody like a cowboy trying to break a horse. Now, and by the way, on the out West, they get on the horses and they're bucking them. Horses aren't like that. Unless they've been made to be like that. You're from, yeah. Hi, guys. Hi, Anna. All right. Horses, thank Rosalie for subscribing. You love horses? Yeah, you like horses? I think it's your guide, too. I think it's your totem animal. You're like me. I think it's horses. I keep getting it over and over. Even a donkey, like out west, like when you go out west and you're out in like the Custer National Park and there's like a bunch of donkeys. It's I'm seeing all that, and that's what I'm seeing. But when you break a horse, horses don't buck and kick. They don't do any of that. You do understand that when you're hand raising them, I don't ride my horses till they're 4. So, By the time they're 4, they know humans. They know better. And you first put a saddle on, you do all that. My horse has never bucked a day in his life. Skye, my horse has never done that. I have one horse. She bucked a little when we first put her saddle on a couple times, but not horrible. She just kind of crow hopped. But horses don't do that. And what you do when you break them is you put the saddle on. You let them get used to the saddle and let them run around with it when they're about a year and a half to 2. Just let the saddle on. And you wait. You just wait. You can break them at 2, but it's not good for them. Their knees have to be closed. You go to about 3, and you start very gently breaking them, and you let them mature till they're 4. And you put the saddle on, and then you put a couple of weighted bags of sand on top of the saddle or on each side of the saddle, so they get used to the weight of a human. And then sometimes you might get up on a stool behind them, and then and you're talking to them so that they understand that you're going to be right. You're going to be back there where they can hear you. And so that's how you break a horse. It is not hard to break a horse. I had my horse broke. I did send him away for 30 days, but he was broken. He was broke within 2 sessions. He was already doing whatever you tell him to do. Stop. Whoa. Walk on. Yeah, it's not like you think it is. It's not as hard. He's never bucked. He's never kicked. The only thing he's ever done is my husband took off to a dead gallop one time when I first got him broke, and I fell flat. I know how to fall though. And Skye took off at a dead gallop to catch up to the other horse, and then he tossed his head, and I tumbled. There was no way I was going to stay on. I had stayed on the whole way as he was galloping, and because I leaned down, but I did this and I rolled off him. Dead gallop, 40, what was I, 46, 40, I mean, I was not a young kid, but I stood up and walked away. And he shook. He knew he had hurt me. I take care of him. He knows this. Known him since he was 1 day old, hour old. And he won't now. He will not gallop with me on. He will not do it. He doesn't want me to fall. See, that's the way horses are. People don't understand that, yeah. When you've raised them like that and they're bonded to you, they would do anything for you. They would not hurt you. And the fact that people will say, horses, well, you see this, was horse stepped on this person? Horses will not step on people. You hear how horses will trample you. They won't, because it's preservation for themselves. They can get injured and they know it. But also, I will not have a horse like that. I have a horse that would hurt somebody. That horse is gone in 24 hours. And yes, I have gotten rid of horses within 24 hours. I will take them back to the original breeder. I will take them back. I've sold them back to sales people. I'm like, I'm not having a horse like that. That's why I'm saying my horses act up. All I have to do is raise my voice and say, "What are you doing?" And they know better. So, but yeah, I broke my own horses. Yes, we broke both of them. We've had 3, and all three we've broke. And then we have a miniature pony that pulls a cart, and we've had her. She's 24 years old. We've had her forever. So yeah. So anyway, so there you go. You're right, Emu. Horses are really smart. Animals are smart, and as an animal communicator, you won't believe the stuff they know, the things they know. And that's another thing. Your ancestral guides include some of your pets. Your pets can be guides. I know that it's interesting. I took a picture one time out at Weary Road, and it looks like a horse. And I still say that was my first horse. His name was Trigger, and it killed me having to put him down. He got too old. He couldn't be ridden anymore, and we were boarding at the time. See, the horses I've got now, my husband's horses, they're 24, 20, 17, and 16. So my horses are getting older. They'll be with me till they die. It's that simple. And my husband's horse has ring bone, which is like a really bad arthritis in one of the legs, one of the fetlocks. And so we don't know how long she's got anymore. She can be ridden yet lightly, but not a lot. Usually they live to be about 25, almost to 30. It depends on how well you take care of them. If they get sick and they're older like that, I will put them down because it's just really hard. Yeah. Yes, Diamond. Yes, Sue, your dog is your guide. Diamond is your guide. Yes. Trying to lead you into like running your business. Your grandpas were old too. It made me so sad that my aunts had to find a new home for them. Yeah, when they're old, nobody can really ride them too much anymore, although they're extremely safe for kids. My 20-year-old, it's a mare. She was search and rescue. A search and rescue is that horse has to have the mind of a steel trap. That horse has to be ridden in 5 seconds. You cannot act up. It cannot do. And my husband, the first time, because he had just lost his horse, I've never seen a grown man cry the way I saw my husband cry when he lost his horse. And I took him out within maybe about 3 months after that. And he sat down on this little buckskin, and she's small compared to her because he likes buckskins. And he rode her up the hill. I watched him go up this real steep hill with her. And he comes back to me. He goes, "That she ain't even broke. And look at how well she behaves. And she's ours. We got that horse for $500. $500. Best horse. And my granddaughter, who's 4, is riding her. So, yep. So anyway, all right. So, you guys got anything else? I'm looking, Mary. All right, I want to tell you something else, Mary. There's something else I'm supposed to tell you. Mary, I hope she's listening. You got an ancestral guide coming through, so I'm just going to mention it. Okay. They're all about your guides, Sandy. It's all about guides. Okay, there's Boomeruma. Okay. You got a lady coming through too. She's real short and she's wiry. She's kind of petite. But this is what she says, and this should make sense to you because it doesn't to me, but I'm going to repeat what she says. She says you're doing everything right and that you really shouldn't be doubting the fact that you're doing the right thing. And I want to say it's something about going forward. Here we go again. I think it's financial. I think there's something financial, it feels like, about it. Like you're second guessing yourself. Does that make sense? I don't understand. I just repeat. So sometimes they'll show me visions, but it feels like it's something to do with money. So not a problem, Sandy. All right. But it just is weird because it's the way she words it. Like you're so wondering if you're doing everything right, but you are. And I'm supposed to tell you that. Okay. Could be. Okay. You're going to know what she's talking about in about 6 months. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're going the right way, and it's going to take up to 6 months. Okay. Mary. All right. Scorpio 16. Why is your puppy sad? Your puppy is lonely. Okay, Mary? All right, just to let you know, sweetie. All right? Yeah, I don't have too many people on tonight. There's only like 30, but that's okay. But if you guys join, what'll happen is it'll pop on, and if you join, then you can see me. I guess that the feed still goes on TikTok, but you can't join. You have to subscribe, and then it opens up or something. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. Okay? All right? Right now, I'm trying to get more subscribers on TikTok or on YouTube, because YouTube is screwy. And it's just, the numbers go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. All right. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Do you see John having a possible conversation about moving together in April? It's either in April or June, my dear. We're going to sit down and have an actual talk. And I want to say, this is crazy, Mallory. But I want to say, you guys kind of like set boundaries. There's boundaries being set. I don't know if you're going to talk about it. I don't think it's going to happen then, though. There's boundaries going to be set. You're going to actually, no offense, finally get him to really talk. You know what I mean? Because we've done. I've known this relationship for a long time, and he does not talk like he should. But you're going to get him to talk, really, really talk. Do you know what I'm saying? About what he wants, okay. Just remember, when you get to Chicago, you'll have to come see me. That makes sense. Okay. You'll have to come see me. You guys know that you guys, if you are in the Chicagoland area, I actually had one of my followers is from California. She had a, um, she had a layover with a conference in Roselle. Well, Roselle is just a little over an hour from me. So she's like, I'm coming out. And I'm like, okay. Tina Brown came. Like it's an open working Reiki center. And so they got to see the horses and yep. I'm right off at I-90. I'm right up the interstate. So, yep. Okay. But anyway, is there anybody I've missed? Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, Susie. Hi, Michelle. Oh, wait. Hi, Wrigley. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, guys. Sandy, did you? Oh, okay. All right, Sandy. What? Okay, hold on. I didn't see that you did. Oh, are you? Scorpio, where do you live? I thought you lived out west farther. Am I wrong? I don't know why I was thinking that. Oh, you're in Michigan. Okay. Okay. I'm right on the state line of Illinois and Wisconsin. So I'm an hour from I'm about, how long does it take me to get to Michigan? About 3. If I go around, you have to go around the lake. Yep. Emu, I've got a lot of, Rosalie's in Minnesota. I've got a lot of Michigan followers. And you know why? A couple of years ago in New Mexico, I took a workshop and everybody was from Michigan. Well, I added them onto my TikTok. And when I did that, what happens is you get like a radius area. And that's how I ended up with that. Yeah, see, Kim's from Michigan too, see? I also have a lot of people from Boston. A couple of years ago, I went to Salem. And I picked up a lot, because I went live there, and I picked up a lot of people from Boston. So I love Boston. I liked it a lot. I really liked the energy. Yeah, I used to live in Minnesota, Rosalie. Well, no, I guess I just walked to Minnesota. I used to live in La Crosse and oh God, what's the one that's across the, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's right there. It begins with an M. Anyway, from Rhode Island, Sandy? Okay. I didn't get to Rhode Island when I was out there. I want to go out there this summer and I want to go to Montreal because that's supposed to be my space. And then I'm going to, I want to go get Maine lobster. I want to go to Rhode Island, Delaware, Vermont. I haven't gone to any of those places. Okay. Kim, you warned us about being floaty. Oh, that's right. In accidents this morning, you smashed your car. I'm sorry. I hate to always predict those, but I'm pretty good. I'm always hoping that I can prevent them. Like, be careful with your car. I predicted, and Malaysia's not on here tonight, but Malaysia's a good follower. And Malaysia, I told her, be careful in a car. That's what I kept saying. She was in a parked car, got sideswiped. She ended up in the hospital. And she said, as they were wheeling me through the emergency room, all I could do was think of me because I had told her to be careful in a car. I kept saying in a car. Okay? All right? Oh, Kim, are your families originally from Montreal? Do you speak French? Did I do acid? Never. Never. I don't do drugs. There, I got that out. These people are like, did I do acid at Woodstock? Excuse me? How old do I fucking look? I was like, what, 2? Yeah, okay, whatever. God. Anyway, like people they have no perception. There's no way I look like I'm 65 years old. All right. All right, Sandy, I'm going to do yours next. Oh, your poor car. I'm so sorry. Bruh, like you look like 25. All right, what are you after? most of my when I taught, most of the kids thought I was 40, like 45 or so. They couldn't believe that I was old enough to retire, and they're like, "You're kidding, right?" And I'm like, so I'm 57. I honestly, I met somebody who was 51 the other day, and I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, she looked like she was double my age, and I was like, and I don't dye my hair. I color it. I highlight it is all, but I don't color it. I don't, none of it. So, Sandy, here we go. I'm gonna do yours. I see paw prints. A fox. Does that make sure? I'm doing mediumship right now, Daniela. Yes, Daniela. I'm helping you figure out what your spirit guides are. Your guides, your angels, your totems, your totem animals. I think you're a fox or a coyote. It's some type of breed with paws. It might be a dog. Are you drawn to dogs, Sandy? But I swear it's a fox. I swear it's a fox. And it's the red kind. Crafty, resourceful, yes. Crafty, resourceful, thinking ahead, clever. That's what a fox means. That's your totem animal. I have a very, very good friend who's opening up a store, and you're going to start seeing me there because I'm going to be taping there. I have an office there. And hers is a fox. But I think yours is, it seems like it's a fox because I see the reddish color, like this color, that reddish, red fox. Did you know that red foxes are not native to the United States? They were introduced. That's why you don't always see them very often. You usually see gray or white because the grays turn white in the winter. They're European. Now why? My live is ending. Deleted inactivity. What? Why do I keep getting inactivity? I don't understand. Hold on, you guys. They're telling me it's inactive. I'm inactive. How do you pay for a reading? They keep saying that it's inactive. I'm not inactive. Okay, thanks you, Rosalie. It's weird. It says it's going to shut me down, so let's hold on. But you know what I think what it's doing? You know how some people will just put their lives on to try to get numbers up, and they aren't online? And I think it's an AI system that's doing that. All right, Rosalie, I got you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's okay. How do you pay for a reading? Dorianne, yeah, that happened the other night. You're right. All you have to do is back out and you go to my link tree. And you can just pick one. I did update the Venmo. The Venmo was bad. The link was bad. But there's Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Square. If you could pay by Zelle, that'd be even better. And the phone number's at the top. How's that? All right. Rosalie, what is yours? Hold on. Rosalie. This is the weirdest. I know this is crazy. I swear it's a scorpion. I don't know what that even means, but that's what I got, Rosalie, with a scorpion, a spider or a scorpion. I think it's a scorpion. Because I see all the legs. It's not a crab. This is more of it's got a tail on it. I think it's a scorpion. Does that make sense to you? You can bite with your words. Like a Scorpio. Like that's you. You're kind, but don't cross you. Does that make sense? Because your totem animal always represents you at your core, what you are, who you are, what's important to you. Okay, you're protective when you have to be, and you can bite with your words when you get mad. You can really bite. You can be sarcastic. I'm a Sag, and I definitely am that way. And you're a Sag too. You're like me. Rosalie, I think you're a Scorpio. That's what I'm getting. Rosalie's, for sure. I'm like, you look that up. I haven't had somebody pop in like that before with that. But I know that's one of them. I know it is. I remember seeing. If you guys ever want to know, it's if you go to the book called Animal Speak, it'll go into great detail. You can look it up on Google too. They'll pop up. But I don't. That's interesting. That's what I got. Okay. All right. Thank you for sending me hearts. It's slow tonight. I've only got like 30 people. It's no big deal though. So just let you know. I get more people in the afternoons at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I think people are scrolling. And I don't know about you. And do I have anybody that's not from the United States here? I have a lot of Canadians sometimes. There's Canadians sometimes, but and sometimes I get my European crowd. Is your grandma one of your guides? Did she have dark hair? Was it long and a little bit wavy when she was younger? There's a person coming. Seattle, okay. Rosalie, did she have really pretty hair? It was like a little bit of a wave. And it was real dark and thick when she was younger. Because there's a woman coming through like that, but she doesn't look old. She's coming in as young to me. River sea otters. Oh, that's an interesting an otter. I don't know what an otter quite means. Yes, when she was younger, that's the woman coming through. Okay, that's yours. That's for you. That's who that is. Because I can see her. Dark eyes. Are you Spanish? Are you Hispanic? Oh, honey, Dorianne. And she's like, there's too many to choose. You just pay and I just do a reading. If you can just pick one, it's just Venmo it. If not, and you don't want to, you can go to Zelle too. I get it though. I do that on purpose so that way people have lots of choices. I'm sick and tired of 3% pay. I'm tired of the 3%. They made over $4,000 off me last year, and I'm getting a little tired of it. All right. No, she had blue eyes. They look dark. Oh, you know what, Rosalie? Yeah, this person looks native or Hispanic. Yes, it must be the other grandma. Sorry. Dark eyes, real thick, wavy. She wasn't real tall. I think she might have gotten a little heavier set as she got a little older, right? But yeah. Oh, you're more Italian? Okay, then this could be Italian. It's hard to tell. Mediterranean and Hispanic people to me look very similar with the darker skin and the darker hair and eyes. Yeah, just to let you know, but that is who's coming through, darling. Okay. All right. Dorianne. I'll concentrate. Hold on. She's like, I don't know what to do. That's funny. Yeah, I've been really, really slow this week. And so, anybody that's interested, I'll take somebody. Because I normally don't do readings on Wednesdays. But what I'll do is if you call me or email me, I'll give you half off just right now. Because I don't have a lot of readings this week. Sometimes it goes through that cycle. Like last couple of weeks, I was just booked. I had like 20 some readings the other week. All right, so it's been a weird week, Michael. Hi, Michael. Yes, it has been. And it goes in spurts. I was really super busy last month. I was really busy. And Michael, I'm telling you, if you haven't joined my YouTube, join my YouTube because I'm only going to be for subscribers as of on Tuesday next week. I'm going to see how it goes. Hi, guys. Hi, Cosmos. Elixo. Living the crazy life. Okay. Going to be only on YouTube and TikTok. So but both of them are the same prices. So when you go to join, it's like $10, and we're going to be talking like guided meditation, or I'm going to be always doing something. Okay. And then but it'll be the same time. So if you guys want to join, it's $10 a month. That's so cheap, All right. All right, here we go. Oh, thank you, Beth. I think that's cheap enough, and my goal is to get 100 people. Because if you think about it, it sounds like a lot of money, but they're taking half. So I'll probably only make like $500 a month. with doing it, and that's fine. 100, I would like 100 people. I know I'm not going to get that many though. I was trying to get, I was at one point up to 100 on TikTok though for a while. So, okay. All right. Do you see when you'll be moving to Chicago, even if it's by myself first, July? The weekend your lease is up. That's when you're going, Mallory. Okay. Not a problem, Beth. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're trying to figure out, okay, you don't know how to do the subscriptions. If you go to the top, there's like a thing that'll say subscriptions. You can join up there. And if you don't know how, you Google it. Say, how do I do paid subscriptions how do I join paid subscriptions on YouTube? And it'll tell you how to do it. Okay, it's really easy. Because I think I'm on one, if I remember right. And it goes through Google Pay. So I can't remember who it was for a long time. I used to be with them. Yeah. Thank you for timing Tim Hall out. He must have been obnoxious. How do I book a 15-minute for 4? Right now it's not 40. Sorry, that one's not on sale. What I have on sale, I think, is still my half an hour and my hour. The 15 minutes aren't there, they're 50. But you can go on enchantedskye.com. All right. And Leanne, I fit a lot in 15 minutes. I had somebody call me today. She made an appointment. She goes, well, I did the 15-minute first, and you were in the middle of talking, and the one thing was done. I suggest if you've not talked to me before, at least a half an hour or an hour. Now, people are like, how do you make them hours last? Because I talk about different things. I have a very, very good client who always schedules an hour, and we never not have enough to talk about. Because I talk about, like, I get to give me your questions, bam, 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 bam. But when I'm talking to him about, like, if he needs, like, because I'm also a mentor, that this is what you need to know. This person is going to screw you. This person, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this other person at work, nope, that one's okay. And I'll go into great detail about it. So I always have something to talk about. So just remember that. Oh, yes, it's offered on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yes, I offer those readings, but I am offering a reading. Did you miss that, Leanne? I'm offering half off readings tomorrow, just tomorrow. So reach out to me, and I've got time after my podcast. So you're looking at like 10:30 to like 2. And because I was a little slow this week. So I'm like, sometimes I just throw them out there. So, all right. Okay, thank you. So Natasha says, Mallory, go to YouTube, find Lana, press subscription, and it says join, press, then pay. There you go. How's that? It's not hard to do. I will help you guys if you need it. That's my thing. I don't know how many people are going to be doing this. So because I've got probably 30 to 40 really, really loyal people, but I have there's times when, okay, put it this way. I've got almost 1,500 emails. Now, you're also, by the way, going to start getting emails from me when I'm offering specials. I'm also going to be offering a blog. I'm also going to be offering, there's different things that I'm going to be doing. You're going to see them come across. Now, this is another way for me to make a little money, so I don't have to do this all the time. Because I'm going to be having a sponsor. People are going to sponsor my emails and my newsletters. So that's going to be income for me. I get tired of I'm going to do this and it's going to charge you. No, I get tired of doing that. There's other ways that I can do this without having to, you know what I'm saying? As long as my bills are paid, my horses are fed, we're good, right? Yep. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Rosalie. You have a nice evening. Okay, Dorian, hold on. I got you on here already, sweetheart. I got you. So hold on. Let me think about you. This is the craziest one. This is a crazy one too, Dorian. A porcupine. I'm getting something that's gray with like spikes, quills. I first thought maybe it was a turtle or like a snapping turtle. I don't think so. I think it's a porcupine. Hi, Steph. I know that's crazy. I don't know what a porcupine means. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I see a porcupine, and if you've ever seen a porcupine, they keep their quills down until they're very defensive. They're kind and nice, but if they feel like they have their wall up, those quills stick straight out. I don't know if you've ever seen that happen, Dorian, because I've seen porcupines in the wild. And they people say that they throw the quills, but they don't. But man, I would never mess with one. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like your boundaries. Like it's all about boundaries with a porcupine. So I believe, Dorian, like you can only take it so long. You know what I'm saying? And then, does that make sense? But that's what a porcupine would mean. Okay, I know they mean something else. So you might look it up when you get a chance. Yes, they look soft, but don't piss one off, is what Mallory says. You're right. I agree. I agree that. Beth wants to know if she's been working on her business for 2 years. Is this worth doing? You need to take a different route, and that will open it up. You need to, I don't know if you're online, you need to do something else. Okay, Beth? Dorian, does that make sense to you? Because it's gray. I first wanted to say it was a snapping turtle, because they've got the little pointed, and the rough texture, but no, I think it's a porcupine. It seems like that's what it is, because it seems like don't push me. Don't push me too far. You're going to find out what's going to happen if you push me too far. And I get that feeling that would, it's not being mean. It's just you've gone too far. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You've never seen one? Oh, okay. Well, look them up, because it seems to me that that's right. And I don't know why I want to say that. Okay. But it's all about boundaries. I know that it's about boundaries. Okay. All right. Thanks, Teresa. Oh, you know what, Leanne? I've got Sunday is 8 to noon. Mondays are 3 to 8 p.m. and Tuesdays are 9 to 3. I do it on purpose because for people that are working. Okay. All right. Dorian's like, I will embrace this. Think about it. I know that my friend that's Native American, she's a Ojibwa, and she would always do quills. When she was making earrings, she would use the quills to put to bead and everything. And so I see what the barbs on those are just, ow, like they're scary. You don't mess with them, So yeah. Thank you, Kim. Teresa, super emotionally rough day. Okay, that's fine, Teresa. Go ahead. Have a nice evening. Michael's came on, so and let's still say a prayer for Tina Brown. She's very ill. I have not talked to her in about a week, but I'm going to be calling her to check on her. So okay, all right. I think you can only subscribe on YouTube on a web browser. You can't just sign up as a subscription if you are using the app. I didn't know that, Michael. It has to be on a web browser. It may have to be on a computer. Okay. I don't know why that would be. That'd be stupid. But I'm going to try to help you guys. And if I'm not getting enough people on, then I will just go back to this again. And then maybe once a month, or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Because that way people get their money's worth, So, okay. There's Tina Brown. Speak of the devil, Tina Brown. We just mentioned you. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? I said I was going to call you and check on you because we've been worried about you. We've been saying prayers for you. All right. Yes, thank you, Teresa. Thanks, Kim. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Yes. You're going to go to bed in 5 minutes? Okay, Tina, thank you. When is your surgery, sweetheart? Thank you, Kim. Yeah. Oh, Dorian. So Native legend says the porcupine was a mediator between the physical and spiritual realm. Well, there you go. That's perfect for you then, isn't it, Dorian? See, I didn't know that. So, yeah. Good. I do know that there is a story or a legend. One of the native tribes talked about a porcupine. Now that you mentioned that, I remember seeing that. Okay. Yeah, Tina, I'm glad that, if you have a headache, I thank you for coming on. We've been saying prayers for you. Do you know when you're going to have your surgery? You have an appointment next month. Okay. All right. Well, we're hoping all the best for you. We've been saying prayers for you. Okay. My Tuesday nights are going to be paid subscriptions, Tina. If you can get in, it can be free for you. But yeah, I'm going to do it on Tuesday nights where we do meditation or we have a subject we talk about or something that, kind of like my podcast. It's probably my precursor to my podcast. That's probably what. Did you just see that? That was not a fly. Did you see that called fly behind me? I do have a bug in here, but that was not a bug. It was clear. It was white. See how they'll go behind me sometimes? Yeah. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you for the badges. Oh, they're angry at you have a job? Yeah. They're angry with your job? Yeah, they weren't treating you very well the last time you talked to me. So, hey, T Brown. All right. Sandy. Hi, guys. Hey, Sandy Gates. Hi. So I am watching my Instagram. I don't have as many on Instagram. I only got like 7,000 followers on Instagram. I don't have that many. My TikTok is growing about 5,000 a month. So it's doing really well. Sadia, thank you for the roses. Thank you. All right, you guys. This is 9:00, so I'm going to be getting off. Thank you for you guys. Did I miss anybody? Oh, they're still refusing your service, dog. See, you know what? You are not the only one that I heard Walmart. You know what? Take them to court. Go after them. Take them to court. They're asses. I saw something on TikTok about it too, that they're refusing people to let people in with their service animals. It's bullshit. Hi, Cammie, where are you at in Wisconsin? Sadia? Is that how you say it? Sadia? That's how you say that in your native language? Sadia? I would presume that's how it's supposed to say. Okay. No, Loyal, take the case. Just keep calling around. Go to a bigger city. Yes, Sadia. Oh, you're in Eagle, Cammie? Oh, you're not far. I am in Beloit, between Beloit and Janesville. I'm about 35 minutes from you, maybe 40. I know where you're at. You're like just a little north of. Yep, I know where you're at. Are you in Alberta? Okay, so you're Canadian. I have a lot of Canadian followers. I have a lot. Everybody says I sound Canadian. And I'm like, no, I sound Midwestern. But a lot of people swear I'm Canadian. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Yeah. All right, you guys. Not a problem. Thanks, Kim. They ordered a heart doctor for you too? Maybe just to check, sweetheart, because you're so tired. That could be it too. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I am out of here. Actually, Cammie, my daughter is looking at buying a house in like McWanago or Elkhorn, and she might be looking at Eagle too. I know right where you're. You're waiting for my retreat. You know what? There's just so much going on. She knows I've talked about a retreat, and I would love to have one in Lake Geneva. And we've actually talked about it, my friend and I, back and forth. It wouldn't be that hard to get it together. We just have to plan it up to a year in advance. So, yeah. Yeah, you're almost neighbors. I ride horses out by you. Out by the Kettle Moraine. I've been out there a lot. Pewaukee. All that. I know where you're at. Yep. Yep, you're only about 40 minutes. So, all right. I'm out of here, you guys. I am going to, but if you guys want to reach out, half off tomorrow only. So if you reach out and you contact me through my website, you can get a really cheap reading. All right. Talk to you guys later.